Hey, what's going on, guys? Fade here, and welcome back to the channel. And today, I'm here to bring you guys the whole rest of my SDL low tier run. I've done videos on week 1, week 2, and week 3 so far, but this video is going to contain the entire rest of my SDL low tier run. So, quick note, it's been quite a while since I played most of these games, at least like 2 weeks for all of them, but more for a lot of them. So, yeah, my first opponent is Steve Urkel. This is my week 4 game. So, yeah, this is the matchup. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys my prep real quick though. Okay, so here is my prep against Steve. We have SD 3 attacks Glastrier. As usual, we have Assault Vest Flygun, Heavy Duty Boots Umbreon with Toxic and Foul Play, Yachi Berry Superior with Leaf Storm, Knockoff, Defog, and Synthesis. We have some interesting EVs as well. And then we have Fire Blast, Earth Power, Yawn, Stealth Rock, Mega Camerupt, and Trick Room, Body Press, Cofagrigus. So that is the prep I told you. It's going to be really quick because I want to go through all the games, relatively quickly in a good amount of time in a good fashion. So I'm not wasting too much of your guys' time. So let's go ahead and get back to the replay. So I haven't rewatched like any of these games. So we're gonna see what I can remember and stuff like that because I haven't rewatched any of these games. So yeah, here's my week 4 game against Steve Urkel. I do remember. I think Umbreon was for the X-Cloud and Flygon was for the Chandelure, which I diagnosed as his 2 biggest offensive threats. And then I think the Yachi Berry Superior was to come in on for Alligator. So I think I had a really good defensive core coming into this game. And then Glastrier, even with him on top and it intimidating me, had an incredible matchup, to be honest. And then Camerupt, Mega Camerupt Fire Blast plus Earth Power had a great matchup. Only thing that really had any bearing on stopping us was like immunities from Gligar and Chandelure, and then like also Spit F Gligar. But yeah, that is what I remember from my prep going into this game. So let's go ahead and see what I led with here. Oh wow, whoa! We get the music on. Turn the music off. So I lead Glastrier. Obviously not super ideal for me. I'm gonna switch out into my Superior, which does make sense. I go for Knockoff, also making sense, ton of sense. I wanted to get something out of the turn there. I felt like I was already kind of ahead, or not ahead, but I felt like Knockoff was just fine, and I would be okay with losing a little bit of health and not getting it back with Synthesis. He lead shoots me. I get up my rocks, and then he makes a double to his Gligar, I believe here, as I U-turn out into my Glastrier because that is free Glastrier. I do dodge a Toxic, which is pretty big for sure. Out comes Dizzy the Hitmontop. We do a little bit of chip. I figured no point in getting SD up because of the Hitmontop, because I wouldn't be able to kill it anyway there. He goes for Toxic again as I bring out my Cofagrigus. I'm going to put up a T-Spike, but I think this is his Defogger, so I don't actually think this is going to do much for me, this T-Spike. Yeah. He goes for Moonblast. I go for Synthesis. I knew I would live there because I was pretty bulky set. He goes for Encore, trying to Encore me in the Synthesis, which gives me free Camerupt as I just go for Fire Blast. No predictions. I think Earth Power would have killed there, but Fire Blast doing 60s is honestly just fine. And as you can see, the Superior is working out really well as it outspeeds the for Alligator and won't get 2 code. So I figured Scarf was just not a very common option there. Fortunately, my Flygon does get tricked. No more Assault Vest. But that does mean the Chandelure is less of a threat as well. Here I'm going to go for an SD. I thought I might have lived there, but I don't know. Maybe not. I'm going to assume not because I saw that it didn't have its item already. But we get our Earthquake off. And we Oko the Chandelure there. Obviously, I would have liked to live com these, but yeah, I mean, it just didn't happen. So we're here now, and it's obviously been a minute since I've recorded anything, uploaded anything. So I hope you guys can enjoy it. His sub work up this, but because of his attack boost, Foul Play is going to 2-ko, and the Boom Burst still does not 2-ko. because this is just specs damage. And he does hit the focus blast after, but that's fine. Because now, also, that was a tricky situation there, I recall, because nothing on my team OHKO'd that besides Superpower from Flygon. So that was actually a pretty tricky situation to be in. Fortunately, though, we're doing just fine regardless. We only lost one Mon, and we're in an okay situation. I think I was in the middle of a thought before I went off on that Flygon tangent there. But yeah, it's been a minute since I uploaded, but we're here. We're here. We put up our Trick Room, and we bring out our Glastrier. I double the camera up here, I think, on the Hitmontop. And now I think I'm in a really good situation because I know Fire Blast is going to kill this, as I already hit it with a Fire Blast, and now I feel great. I feel great about the situation. When I get the faster Superior in, as soon as Trick Room, on the turn Trick Room is going to end, too, which, just felt like a great play. And then we get a kill off on the Whimsicott, we get the Chilling Neigh boost. And I'm not going to let this thing get a free sub. That just does not make sense. But now I will switch because I know Flygon lives thanks to a little bit of investment, I believe, that I had. We go out to our Cofagrigus. This is pretty poor because, scrappy. But he thought I can touch him. And I am Body Press, of course, so I can touch him. Yeah. Before we, get too far in the video, I do want to say, like the video if you like it, and subscribe for more. I would really, really appreciate that. And now I have Trick Room with Camerupt out, ready to kill everybody, pretty much. And that's exactly what's going to happen here, as Camerupt is just going to end the game. I believe it picks up 4 kills there. So Camerupt has an absolutely huge game in Week 4. Let's go ahead and move on to our Week 5 game. Okay, so we are here with our next game, and this game we are playing against Valentine. So yes, I bring pretty much the same exact team, except I drop Cofagrigus for Mesprit. But we'll go ahead and show you guys these sets real quick as well. Okay, so here we are. Same exact Glastrier set, except I have Icicle Spear over Icicle Crash. Same Camerupt set, except Rock Slide over Yawn, and a little bit of a weird EV spread here with 252 attack. I think that was for the Mantine on Valentine's team to hit it with Rock Slide. Then we have Giga Drain, Sub, Leech Seed, Galare, Superior with lefties. Life Orb, DD, Flygon. Same Umbreon set, except Fizz Death this time. And we have Spadef, Mesprit, Holy Psychic, Thunderbolt, U-Turn, and Trick Room. Only one Trick Room here on this team as well. So let's go ahead and get back to the game and let that one play out. I would like to mention at this point, I think I'm 2-2. I believe, roughly. It's going to depend. I will be able to tell you for sure after this game, but I believe I'm 2-2. So yeah. That is important because I'm right on the cusp. I'm right on the cusp of being in playoffs. And to really, really guarantee it, I need to win these next 2 games, there's only 2 more games left of the regular season. This one and then the next one. So to really lock in that I'm in playoffs, I need to win these next 2. Also, I forgot to change scenes. That's fine. But yeah, to really lock it in, I need to win these next 2. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and watch the game, though. I might grab some water. I lead Camerupt, he leads Marowak. He tries to get a sub up on me, but I'm like, nah, I don't think you OHKO me. I'm staying in. I go for Earth Power, and then I get a nice prediction there to get my rocks up. He goes for Rain Dance hard, which is crazy. Bring out my Mesprit and go for T-Bolt, because it's really the only way I have to force it out without risking my Camerupt. So yeah. We get some good chip, though, on the Fortress, and we do predict the Volt Switch and bring out our Camerupt, which is also going to force out the Fortress. And we get a nice prediction on the Mantine coming in with Rock Slide, which is really, really awesome. It just puts me in a great situation to win this game, take it away. And he brings out his Muck, which I don't know if that was actually his best option to force me out, but perhaps it was to put me in Passimian range here. Yeah, perhaps it was that after losing his Mantine. which is really, really tough for him. And as you can see, I've put myself in a really, really good situation here early on. I'm gonna put up my Trick Room. I believe I'm not sure what mod I'm gonna go here on this U-turn. Yeah, Glastrier makes sense to me because I get SD off. I'm really sure CC is going to kill this. Oh, maybe not because of the wish. I don't know. We'll find out. Yeah, no. After wish, definitely not. But yeah, Gyro Ball is not going to do anything to Glastrier because Glastrier is slow as shit. So, yeah, we're going to pick up a kill there with Glastrier because Glastrier is really, really strong. And yeah, I'm not going to let this die. I think I'm preserving here at this point. I got Umbreon, Fizz Def. I should be able to eat this relatively okay. Also, he's not Rock Dead, which is interesting. And I go Foul Play, break the sub. He goes for another Flare Blitz, which is going to take himself out. I put up a wish. And he brings out his Passimian. I'm going to go ahead and go for Protect. I'm not going to risk anything too crazy here. And yeah. Yeah. This is pretty much wrapped up, as you guys can see. So I'm going to go ahead and put it on fast at this point. Because yeah, this game is wrapped. It's over. I have it locked up. So I'm going to put a Trick Room up. And I think I'm going to do the same thing and go back to my Glastrier. Because it just is not going to matter. He's going to go for Wish there. I'm going to go for Icicle Spear. And I only get 2 hits, which is kind of sucks. But not the end of the world. As Glastrier is going to be able to stay in without Trick Room up as well. So not a huge deal. We get a kill with Icicle Spear there. So Glastrier picks up another kill this game. And he locks into Rock Slide, I believe. It's Scarf or Banded or something. I think it's Scarf. And Psychic's going to pick up the kill there. So we do get a nice 6-0 in week 5. And I think that puts us at 3-2 with OK differential. Which hopefully can put us in a good situation, win or lose, to make the playoffs in week 6. So let's see what happened in week 6. Okay, so week 6, we're playing against Sammy CE, which up to this point I believe is 5-0. So kind of a tough game in week 6, especially since I'm not locked in the playoffs. But let's see what happens. As you can see, I bring pretty much the same team. I drop Aggron, or I drop Mega Camera for Aggron. So, yeah, I think you guys know the drill at this point. I bring pretty similar sets overall to most games. But before we get into the game, I want to remind you all to please subscribe. Up to 80% of you guys are not subscribed. I know a lot of you are coming over from Discord. But if you're coming over from Discord, subscribe so you can see these without going on Discord, without seeing it in the plug chats. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the game. I'm just gonna let it play. Let it speak for itself. Because yeah, this is a game. This is definitely a game. And Scrafty is kind of an issue for me, for sure. I get a glare off. Scrafty is definitely an issue for me, for sure, because I don't have fairy coverage on my team. As out comes Scrafty here. And I get up a Reflect, because I'm like, yeah, I'm going to eat that. I'm going to be faster. I'm going to put my rocks as well as he goes for bulk up. And I'm like, now I'm a little alarmed. Because there's not a ton I could do here. So I go to my Superior, because I'm like, yeah, this is going to be like my best option. Like, I'm going to be able to paralyze it and stuff like that. But as you can see, his Drain Punch, which is a little rough because I'm not doing enough damage now. So I'm going to knock off his lefties because I'm like, yeah, we can't have that on top of him doing so much damage to me. So I'm going to go back to my Mesprit, which, I don't know, man. I'm not sure what I should have done here, to be honest. Maybe I should have gone Flygon and just try to do as much damage as possible. In fact, I didn't show you guys my prep, but I'm going to go look. I have to go look what my Flygon set was. I have to go look. Okay, so we're just Choice Scarf Flygon. Yeah, so as you can see, like, we're pretty fucked when that Scrafty set came out. Let's see how the game ends. Okay. I'm just going to let it play. So at this point, not a ton I could do. Boys. Glastrier did as much damage as he could. It just wasn't going to be enough, man. It just wasn't going to be enough. As you can see, he lived on 1% there, and he gets back into 53. And I just forfeit because that is it. That is it wrapped up. And because I also got 6 out here, that is wrapped on my season. The season is over. I believe I finished in 9th. So, yeah, that is the low tier season. However, Glastrier and Mega Camerupt definitely did not disappoint. Incredible mods. And that is my main takeaway from this season. Thank you guys for watching the video. If you like it, subscribe for more.